Here's why I love wisdom. Wisdom brings solutions to problems, and then it still makes those solutions more accessible, more affordable, and at optimum quality. More accessible, more affordable, and at optimum quality. And I'll give you a couple of examples. So, like 60 years ago, the fastest mode of getting your messages was through a telegram or through a fax, and telegrams were expensive. Today, we have emails. The emails are not only better, they are also cheaper, they are more accessible. And that's what wisdom does. I'll give you another example. The first computer was created by Charles Babbage. Of course, it cost millions of dollars. Today, your smartphone that costs maybe $100. I don't know how much smartphones go for now, but let's say you can get a good smartphone, for maybe $200, $100, depends. That $100 smartphone is more efficient than that $4 million computer that Charles Babbage created. And that's what wisdom does. I want you to begin to see yourself in that light. Whatever, if you are an architect, if you are an event planner, begin to see yourself as somebody that can solve people's problems with superior quality, and yet it can be more accessible and more affordable. But I'll go deeper. Hi there. Once upon a time in my life, I was addicted to football. I was able to break my football addiction. Then I was addicted to carbonated soft drinks. I was able to break that addiction to carbonated soft drinks. And then I was able to start new patterns in my life, consistent patterns like learning voraciously, memorizing. I eventually memorized 10 books of the Bible, over 10 books of the Bible by the grace of God. I am facilitating a training where I want to show you how to break free from negative patterns, limiting habits, overcome limiting beliefs, start new habits, build it, and then build a life that you desire, create a life that you desire, and build good positive patterns. I'm also facilitating a training on how individuals become institutions, where I show you how individuals built institutions and how they were able to use harsh economic climates and recessions to their advantage. It's a training for anybody that wants to excel in any area of your life. Right now, you can see the flyers and the QR code on your screen. I look forward to seeing you there. God bless you. Do have an amazing day, and back to the video. Herman Hollery started IBM. He founded IBM. When he started IBM, the census, it took 13 years for America to finish a census from start to finish. It took 2 years to compute data alone. When Herman Hollery founded IBM, it took 13 years for a census to be complete from start to finish. This man invented business machines that compressed the time for a census from 13 years to 2 years. Can you imagine? It saved the United States government $5 million. $5 million in the 19th century, that is over 100 years ago. $5 million then is about $5 billion now. This man was saving nations money because of the wisdom that he carried. Herman Hollery. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? That's what wisdom does. Okay, let's look at one of my favorite entrepreneurs of all time is Ingvar Kamprad, the late founder of IKEA. This man had the same wisdom. In those days, to make furniture was cumbersome, to transport it. Furniture consumed a lot of space. Then this man invented what they call flat packs. This is an IKEA right here. You can pack every kind of furniture in a flat pack. You know what it did? It saved labor costs. It saved storage costs because it was flat. It saved shipping costs. You could ship more in an 18-wheeler than you would have previously. Guess what? It saved costs in so many ways. Labor costs, shipping costs, storage costs, every kind of cost. Because this man had wisdom. Wisdom. So I want you to see yourself in that light. For example, what happens when a builder, an architect, has that kind of wisdom is that he can say, okay, it costs 100 million naira to build an average bungalow in Lagos. With that wisdom, you can now begin to build or create materials that would build a house in Lagos with 5 million naira. And guess what? Those houses will be stronger. The same way. And don't tell me it's not possible. Don't just bring that. Let's not start this afternoon. Don't tell me it's not possible. Because that was the way they said that objects will not fly. And today we have airplanes. That was the same way people said everything is not possible. Everything is not possible. Amazing health discoveries, we said, okay, it's not possible. That was how neuroscientists told us that you live and die with the brain you are born with, until we now discovered neuroplasticity. And we could see that you could actually re-engineer your brain. You could grow new brain cells. Let me tell you something. I'm saying that when this wisdom comes to you, if you are a builder of houses, you will build houses that are better, stronger, not collapsing every time and then. And those houses will be stronger and yet more affordable and more accessible. That's what it is. That was what Bill Gates did. He said, listen, when Bill Gates said, I will make every house have a personal computer, what is this guy talking about? What is he talking about? But guess what? He made computers more accessible, more affordable, and those computers are better than what we had then. Let me tell you something. Somebody listening to this video is going to watch this video and is going to get inspired and is going to create materials and technology where houses can be built with 10% of the amount of you're building a house. So People start building houses with 5 million naira and they will be better than those houses that cost 100 million, 1 billion, 2 billion, 5 billion. It will happen because somebody is watching this video and gets inspired and sees that that is what wisdom does. The same thing if you're a fashion designer. You will create better clothes with even less amounts. The same thing will happen if you're an event planner, if you're an artist. Nowadays, people on their laptops are creating great beats. In those days of fertile rolling dollar, do you know that you rehearsed for 1 year before you went to the studio? You went to the studio once a year and you rehearsed for 1 year before going to the studio. Now, people in their bedrooms can make a hit that will go platinum. That's what wisdom does. That's what wisdom does. The air conditioners we use, the cars we drive can be better and yet they can be cheaper. How do you think, my dear, how do you think Hisense, how do you think TCL has wiped out Sharp out of the market and Sony? How do you think that these companies have been able to wipe out the market leaders? Because they had this understanding that, listen, we can create better products and they will be more affordable. And the second largest TV maker in the world now is a Chinese maker. What happened to Sony? What happened to Sharp? They took them out. Come on, that's what wisdom does. Foxconn, TSMC, this is what they are doing now. They make semiconductors that the rest of the world uses, Chinese companies, and that was how China became a global superpower, because they just understood this thing that, listen, I can do what is superior and I can make it cheaper and more affordable. And they wiped out the major players from the market. They did it. Why? I don't care what you do. Whether you are in the soft skill industry, you're in the manufacturing, whatever you do, whether you're in the sciences, the social sciences, you're in engineering, you're in the arts, whatever you do, I don't care if you're a chef, you can create better recipes and they'll be cheaper and they're more affordable, more accessible. They will be. They will be. I hope this works well for you. God bless you. Do have an amazing day and bye for now. Share your testimonies with me.